Hi, Soy Chung here, founder and creator of Commercial Finance Mastery. Somebody asked me today, so if you were to start over again, what would you do differently? Now, I come from the commercial banking background, and when I moved into independent role, they only offer residential mortgage brokering. And I didn't know any better. I didn't know there was the option to continue doing what I was good at. Now, I'm just saying, this is a silver bullet for anybody who's doing residential mortgage brokering to leave it and go into commercial, because the learning curve is quite steep. But it's not rocket science. I've been teaching over 300 mortgage brokers now how to do it, and most of them have been very successful at it. But what I would do differently, though, honestly, I would start over and continue to do what I was doing when I was working for the big bank, when I went independent, right? Now, that's not saying that everybody can do what I'm doing, but I'm saying if you really have something that you make yourself uniquely different than others. For example, if you've been a paramedic, which one of my trainee mentee I've trained, right? That person was in paramedic business. That means they know all the people in this industry. They're familiar with paramedic. So why don't you go out and target that niche market and really conquer that? You are the only trusted person they know in their circle that understands the grief that they go through, that understands the stress that they have to deal with every day, right? So there's a bond, unique bond that you can connect instantly with somebody. And that's what I would do. But to me, I was an entrepreneur and I love restaurant, and I've been taking care of a large portfolio of restaurateurs when I was at the bank level. And same with salon owners, I know quite a few of them as well. So that's what I would specialize in straight from day one. Go with what you're good at. If you're in the fire department, ambulance servers, you are any kind of technical person, you're an engineer, target those people, those professionals in that industry, because you're familiar with their language, you're familiar with what they have to deal with every day. And that connection is a huge advantage. That gives you a unique advantage of everybody else. So leverage what is your uniqueness. Because at the end of the day, people don't buy my mortgage for the bank that I represent. They buy you, all right? They buy the trust. They buy the understanding. There's a saying that people only buy from you if they know you, they like you, and they trust you. Those you got in spades if you're in the industry, all right? And if you're in the circles that they already know, they're familiar with you. So this instant trust can be built quickly. And I will leverage the heck out of that. You got to be a good person, mind you. And that's what I have to say is, people care only if they know that you care about them. Otherwise, they move on to the next one. Loyalty is a commodity, especially when you deal with finance, you deal with money. People are not so heart sensitive. They're not going to be able to be looking at it from emotional side, where is it loyalty and caring and all that stuff. It's a decision to do with dollar, right? And a lot of people, when it comes to money, they're desensitized by that aspect itself, right? What I would say is that if you were to start over again, be the kind person that you've always been. Don't change that. Just help the people that you well know, that they know you and you know them already. Help them first. The rest will come. The circles will expand. Eventually you get to a bigger circle, right? So leverage that, my friend. They buy you.